ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಉಗ್ರಾವತಾರಂలో ಪವರ್ಫುಲ್ ಕಾಪ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್.
Crimes against women have been happening for many decades. She's very violent and she's very angry.
ఉమెన్ సెంట్రిక్ గా ఉన్న క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఎక్కువ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. సో ఎనీ రీజన్ బిహైండ్ దిస్?
All the characters are important.
Okay.
But yeah, the main characters would be women.
ఉపేంద్ర గారితో చేసిన రా మూవీ గురించి మనం మాట్లాడుకుందాం.
I'm still thinking how it turned into love. During Ra, it was very initial, like we were friends and it was a very hard movie.
Senior students, junior students ని ర్యాగింగ్ చేయటం కాలేజీలో ఆనవాయితీ.
But I think somewhere he liked my performance.
ఫస్ట్ ప్రపోజల్ ఉపేంద్ర గారి దగ్గర నుంచి వచ్చిందా? సో మీ దగ్గర నుంచి ఇనిషియేట్ తీసుకున్నారా?
పంచభూతాల సాక్షిగా గట్టిగా స్ట్రాంగ్ గా చెప్పు, నువ్వు నన్ను ప్రేమిస్తున్నావని.
నైస్.
He proposed.
ఇప్పటికీ ఆ సీన్ మీ కళ్ళ ముందే ఉంటుంది కదా?
Yes.
ఆడదాన్ని చూస్తేనే వెంటపడే నీలాంటి వాళ్ళకి తల్లికి చెల్లికి ప్రియురాలికి తేడా ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది?
ఆ సీన్ కళ్ళ ముందు ఉంటుంది.
ఈ విషయాలలో మాత్రం మీకు చిన్న చిన్న గొడవలు వస్తూ ఉంటాయి కదా?
He's kind of like a modern sannyasi. Yeah.
ఉగ్రావతారం అనేది ప్రేక్షకుల్ని ఎలాంటి రైడ్ లోకి తీసుకెళ్లిపోయే అవకాశం ఉంటుంది?
And come out feeling empowered, stronger.
హాయ్ గైస్, వెల్కమ్ టు iDream. నేను మీ చాణక్య. ఇప్పుడు మనతో పాటు కూడా ఒక బ్యూటిఫుల్ యాక్ట్రెస్ ఉన్నారు. సో ఆవిడ మరి కన్నడలో ఒక సూపర్ స్టార్ వైఫ్గా ఉంటూనే మరి ఒక హీరోయిన్గా స్టార్ట్ చేసి ఒక లవ్ జర్నీ అనేది కూడా ఉంది. దాంతోపాటు కూడా ఇప్పుడు ప్రజెంట్ అయితే ఒక మంచి మెసేజ్ ఓరియంటెడ్ ఉన్న ఒక యాక్షన్ ప్యాక్డ్ మూవీతో ఇప్పుడు మన దగ్గరికి కూడా వచ్చేస్తున్నారు, మన తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకుల దగ్గరికి. ఆవిడే ప్రియాంక ఉపేంద్ర గారు. సో మరి ప్రియాంక ఉపేంద్ర గారు ఇప్పుడు మనతో పట్టున్నారు. మరి మేడంతో అడిగి కొత్త మూవీ విశేషాలు ఏంటో, ఉగ్రావతారం విశేషాలు ఏంటో ఆవిడ తెలుసుకుందాం. హాయ్ మ్యామ్.
హాయ్. హలో.
ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
బాగున్నారు.
ఫస్ట్ నమస్కారం.
నమస్కారం.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. అందరికీ నమస్కారం.
నైస్ మ్యామ్, హ్యాపీ టు సీ యూ. ఏంటంటే హైదరాబాద్ లో మిమ్మల్ని చూడడం నిజంగా చాలా హ్యాపీ అనిపిస్తుంది. ఆఫ్టర్ 22 years అనుకుంటా తెలుగులో మళ్ళీ కనిపించడం. సో ఎలా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నారు?
వెరీ హ్యాపీ. హైదరాబాద్ nange chala ishtam.
Okay.
Very very happy to be here because lot of memories. I met Upendra garu for the first time in Hyderabad. My first South Indian film that I started my journey was started in Hyderabad, Suri. After marriage, my first Bengali film that I started again my career with, we shot in Hyderabad. Okay. So a lot of milestone moments in Hyderabad for me.
సో హైదరాబాద్ వచ్చారంటే అన్ని ఒక్కసారి అలా రిమైండ్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటారు కదా?
నాస్టాల్జియా, యా, ఫుల్. ఫుడ్, చార్మినార్, ಒಂದಷ್ಟು some places like Ramanaidu Studio, Ramojirao Film City. ತುಂಬಾ స్పెషల్, వెరీ వెరీ స్పెషల్ ఫర్ మీ.
సూపర్. అరే ఫుడ్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు కదా, సో హైదరాబాద్ లో ఏ ఫుడ్ అంటే మీకు బాగా ఇష్టం?
I'm a foodie, so like biryani and I love ice creams here also. Like everything is really nice. All the food is good. Shopping is also really good.
Oh, yeah. Usually గా లేడీస్ కి షాపింగ్ అంటే బాగా ఇష్టం. అది కాకుండా హైదరాబాద్ లో ఉన్న షాపింగ్ అంటే కూడా బాగా ఇష్టం అన్నమాట.
ತುಂಬಾ ఇష్టం. Yeah.
నైస్ నైస్ మ్యామ్. అండ్ న్యూ మూవీతో వస్తూ ఉన్నారు. ఇట్స్ బిన్ ఆఫ్టర్ మెనీ ఇయర్స్. సో తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకుల ముందుకి అది కూడా ఒక మెసేజ్ ఓరియంటెడ్ మూవీ. సో హౌ యు ఆర్ ఫీలింగ్?
Feeling good. This is the first time I've tried action in my career of 50 films in all languages. I've never done an action film. So this was very new for me. Acting, in different characters, somehow I knew what to do. Like there would be, like, okay, fine, at least I'll dress differently. Or for this, it was completely different. Like I'd had changed my body language and the way I speak. I had to do some training as well. Like I took on some strength training in my gym, and I had to learn how to fight, rope, all those things.
ఉగ్రవతారంలో మీరు పవర్ఫుల్ కాప్ క్యారెక్టర్. అది కూడా ఒక మెసేజ్ ఓరియంటెడ్ ప్రెసెంట్ సిచ్యువేషన్స్, అంటే బయట జరుగుతున్న సిచ్యువేషన్స్ తీసుకొని చేస్తున్నారు. సో మెయిన్గా ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ తీసుకోవాలి అని ఎందుకు అనిపించింది మీకు?
See, these the crimes against women have been happening for many decades.
Yeah.
It's not new, but I think now there's more awareness because there's social media, there are more news channels, that people are coming out and talking about it. Before, people were a little scared also to talk about things because they would keep, you know, like it would be closed in the houses and they
Yeah.
wouldn't come out and talk about things so much. In that way, I think society has opened up where people are talking about stuff, especially this case that has happened in Kolkata.
Okay.
I think it's like it has devastated everyone because it's one of the most brutal cases.
Right.
And people have had enough. They're like, now it's too much. Like, you know, we hear about a case, something happens after 2-3 weeks, again people forget and they go on with their lives. But this one, they're not letting go now. People are angry. They
Yeah.
want justice. So I think there always comes a time when it you know, like if you have a jug and you pour water and it's too much, it will fall out.
Right.
So it's like that. It's too much now, and people are revolting and people are protesting. So I think it's the right time. And this movie, we started shooting it almost 2-3 years back.
Okay.
But there are a lot of similarities to the crimes that are happening now because these crimes have been happening forever.
Oh.
This ragging, domestic violence, crimes against children, crimes against women. So we talk about how we can be safer, how we can protect ourselves, how we have to be strong, even the acid attacks on girls,
Yeah.
all these things in the name of love, you know, love rejection crimes. So all these things, you know, they're very, even though they're very regressive, it's still happening.
Yeah.
It hasn't stopped. People are not scared. So somewhere law and order has to be stricter. So in this, we show a police officer who's very strict. She's very violent and she's very angry.
Yeah.
So her name is Sri Durgi in the movie.
Sri Durgi.
Yeah. So correctly, we launched the trailer on during Navratri this year. So a lot of, you know, very powerful energy from goddess. So I feel that the girls are also not taking it lightly now. They're also, you know, they're also fighting back, and they also want justice, which is good, because you can't sit scared and not talk about it. Only when you come out and talk about it and you're, you know, you're confronting it and also you're protecting yourself, so then only we can truly be free and do our work. Otherwise, you know, we're just going to be scared and be at home and not be able to do anything.
ఓకే, మీరు చాలా విషయాలు అనేది కూడా చెప్పారు. అగేన్స్ట్ ఉమెన్ మీద జరుగుతున్న యాసిడ్ అటాక్స్ కానీ,
Yes.
సో కొన్ని క్రైమ్స్ ఉమెన్స్ మీద జరుగుతున్నది. సో ఇందులో మన అంటే మీరు తీస్తున్న ఈ ఉగ్రవతారంలో మెయిన్గా ఏ పాయింట్ తీసుకొని ఒక మెసేజ్ ఓరియంటెడ్గా ప్రేక్షకులకి చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నారు?
See, it is a commercial movie. It's an action film. So, you know, we have action sequences, we have villains. But the things that we have shown, the way the crimes are happening, that is true.
Yeah.
Because we haven't exaggerated. People might think that it's too much, but that it's actually the real crime is even worse than what we have shown.
Right.
Because when you see something in real life, if you see something that is happening in real life, you can't even imagine how brutal it is.
Yes.
The blood, because I always say when we see something on screen, we see it on one dimension. When you're seeing it in real life, you're smelling it, you're touching it, you can see the people around, how they felt, that energy. So it's very bad. So in one way, because it's a little harsh, we're showing it as it is. That is, I think in a way it's like it's telling people that these are the things that are happening now. As a society, it's time to sort of fight back, especially with law and order. Be one with the police as well, because sometimes we show police negatively as well, you know.
Yeah, right.
Police are there to help us. They are our protectors, so we have to work with them, not against them. Commonly, it's always shown that the police don't take FIRs, or the police are like this, or the police are corrupt, nothing will happen. So, you know, people are even scared to approach the police sometimes. But that's not the case. We have to work with the police, and the police do have apps. Sometimes the police say people don't come to us. People don't cooperate with us. So, you know, we can't blame them. So I think in a way it's an ode, and it's kind of dedicated also to the police, and it's also a message that work with the police,
Yeah.
especially women.
ఆ కంప్లైంట్ ఇవ్వడానికి కూడా భయపడుతూ ఉంటారు.
Yeah.
పోలీస్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి చెప్పాలి అనుకునే దానికి కూడా పీపుల్ ఆర్ వెరీ మచ్ స్కేర్డ్ టు.
That shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
The police are there to help us. They are like, there are Rakshakuranta, we say in Kannada. So it's like they are there to protect us. We should be clear with them. And if at all there are issues, we can bring that out also.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be scared to report a crime, basically is what I'm trying to say. Because the moment that happens, then you take steps backwards. Because then how will justice happen? So we do have a really great police force with a lot of women in the police. So this movie was kind of dedicated to them. And also, it is also a very powerful character in which she inspires other girls to fight back, protect themselves, and, you know, not take crime like just by saying, okay, being scared.
Yeah. ఇట్ వాస్ నైస్ మ్యామ్. ఏంటంటే ఒక డిఫరెంట్ మూవీతో రాబోతూ ఉన్నారు. అండ్ సో ఇట్స్ యువర్ 49th మూవీ.
Yeah.
కాకపోతే అంతకంటే ముందు 50th మూవీ రిలీజ్ అయిపోయింది. ఇట్స్ ఏ డిటెక్టివ్ తీక్షణ.
Yeah, that's not released yet.
నాట్ రిలీజ్డ్.
No.
I
After
thought
this.
it's released.
No, it's coming after this.
ఓకే.
Yeah.
మీ యొక్క జర్నీలో ఎక్కువగా ఆఫ్టర్ మ్యారేజ్ ఇన్ ద రీసెంట్ టైమ్స్ ఎక్కువగా ఉమెన్ సెంట్రిక్ గా ఉన్న క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఎక్కువ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. సో ఎనీ రీజన్ బిహైండ్ దిస్?
No reason. The scripts were good.
Okay.
So I did Srimati with Upi and I did Crazy Star with Ravi Chandran sir. I've done a few Bengali films also.
Yeah.
They were regular good films. But then after Mummy, I did a film called Mummy. After that was a solo kind of a character without a hero. After that movie was successful, I got offers. People wrote scripts and I got offers which were, like content oriented with the woman main character as a woman.
Yeah.
So, kind of woman protagonist. So I wouldn't say woman oriented exactly because all the characters are important.
Okay.
But yeah, the main characters would be women. So I think, if I like the film, I'll do it. It doesn't have to mean that it has to be woman oriented. But if I'm getting scripts with good roles and with a good message, I would definitely prefer to do stuff like that. But touch wood, I've been doing different genres. Like this is a cop, that one's a detective. Another one I'm doing 2 horror, in which one I'm a nurse, and another one I'm playing a mother. Again, one is a Bhakti Pradhana, like a goddess character. So different kinds of roles.
Sci-fi thrillers అనేది కూడా కొన్ని చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు.
1980 was, that
కాలింగ్
was
1980 అని చెప్పేసి యూట్యూబ్ లో అంటే తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకులు కూడా చాలా చూసారు తెలుసా.
Really, thank you.
Yeah.
That movie was supposed to release in the theaters, but
Okay.
lockdown happened. We shot that after the first lockdown.
ఓకే.
After the first lockdown, this was shot in a village in Karnataka. It was a very interesting concept, time travel and the telephone and all that. So that film is also very close to my heart. It was a little limited because of the time frame, because it was lockdown and we didn't get permission, so it was. But I mean, a lot of people have watched it on OTT. It did really well on Amazon and Namaflix as well.
Okay.
So I'm happy that it's on YouTube. Yeah.
Yes. అండ్ తెలుగులో సో మీ ఫస్ట్ మూవీ సూరి చేశారు.
Suri.
సో కానీ ఉపేంద్ర గారితో చేసిన రా మూవీ గురించి మనం మాట్లాడుకుందాం. సో ఇట్ వాస్ ఫస్ట్ విత్ ఉపేంద్ర గారు.
Yes.
సో మీ పరిచయం అనేది కూడా హైదరాబాద్ లో జరిగింది.
Yes.
సో దెన్ లేటర్ హౌ ఇట్ టర్న్ టు ద లవ్. ఎప్పుడు జరిగింది ఏంటి?
I'm still thinking how it turned into love. I think during Ra, it was very initial, like we were friends, and it was a very hard movie. If you watch the movie, as an actor, like to perform with Upi in that film, I was very focused because one is I didn't know Telugu, so practicing dialogues, and it was a very physical movie, like in the sense, lot of like tit for tat, lot of little bit of action sequences between him and struggle sequences. All those things were there. So I was really focused during the shoot, like what I'm going to do, how I'm going to perform. So in that movie, he became close to my mother.
Okay.
So he would talk to my mom, and I was very serious. Like I would not talk to him that much because most of the movie we were fighting with each other.
Okay.
In that
Yeah,
movie.
character
So
motto alage
I
untadi.
did not want to talk to him. I was like, no, I mean, like I cannot make friends with him. Somewhere that will show, in the character.
క్యారెక్టర్స్ ను మనం చూపిస్తామని చేయలేదు.
So that was one conscious thing. Apart from that, I was busy learning the lines and all that. But I think somewhere he liked my performance and he told me. And then he approached for H2O. So when we did H2O, we became close. Because by that time I knew him. And we already did one movie together. It was a very intense movie together. And H2O went on for almost a year. 1 year. Various locations.
Yes.
Different locations. We were in Rajasthan for a month. Then we were in Bangalore. We shot in Pollachi. So during H2O, over a span of 1 year, we became very close.
ఓకే. ఇన్ H2O మూవీ
Kind of,
టైంలో
yeah.
సో దగ్గరయ్యారన్నమాట.
Yeah, kind of. But it wasn't exactly a lot. Like a very, how would I say? We weren't seeing each other per se. We liked each other because those times there was no like social media, no FaceTime, video calling, nothing. I used to call him on the mobile phone, and he had a mobile. I didn't have a mobile initially. It was very hard to talk because I had to go and call him on a landline. And if he would be shooting, there would be no, we wouldn't communication gap. Then he went off to Australia, New Zealand for 3 months. So there was I wasn't in touch with him for like 2 months. So it was like in gaps and things. But I missed him a lot. I mean, yeah. So then I think we grew closer.
టెల్ మీ వన్ థింగ్.
Yes.
సో ఫస్ట్ ప్రపోజల్ ఉపేంద్ర గారి దగ్గర నుంచి వచ్చిందా, సో మీ దగ్గర నుంచి ఇనిషియేట్ తీసుకున్నారా? సో విచ్ వన్?
Upendra, Upi proposed to me.
Upi.
Yes, yeah.
Wow, nice
He
one.
proposed. He proposed to me in Warsaw in Bombay.
Okay.
In front of my house in the beach.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was very nice. I mean, it wasn't very huge, simple, but it was very touching. Yeah.
ఇప్పటికీ ఆ సీన్ మీ కళ్ళ ముందే ఉంటుంది కదా?
Yes.
Nice.
ఆ సీన్ కళ్ళ ముందు ఉంటుంది.
నైస్ మ్యామ్.
Yeah.
అండ్ లేటర్ ఉపేంద్ర గారు యూజువల్గా సార్ తీసే మూవీస్ అన్నీ చాలా డిఫరెంట్ మూవీస్. సో ఆ రోజుల్లోనే హ్యూజ్ ఫ్యాన్ బేస్, మన తెలుగు అయినా కానీ కన్నడ అయినా కానీ ఈజ్ ఎ బిగ్ స్టార్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్. సో సార్ సో ఫిలిమ్స్లో కనిపించేలాగా సో ఇంట్లో కూడా ఉంటారా?
Not really. He's different.
Okay.
But he's, I think he uses his personal time to think. He's very analytical. He's quiet actually. When he talks to his friends, he has a comfort group of friends, college old friends. They are his friends. So he doesn't really mix a lot with movie actors and other. He is friendly with them, but not very close. His very close friends are those friends. He has one group which is there for a long time.
ఓకే.
So when he relaxes with them, he talks about college and old times. But other than that, he is very he's always thinking about something, and he's always thinking about what next to do. And he's like a thinker. He analyzes things. So he's not like a regular person. So in real life, he doesn't talk that much. So I think that way. But he's very simple otherwise. Yeah.
ఓకే.
Yeah.
అండ్ యూజువల్గా ఒక ఆడియన్స్కి సో ఉపేంద్ర గారి మీద ఒక డౌట్ అనేది కూడా ఉంది. సో ఆయన దగ్గర నుంచి వచ్చే స్క్రిప్ట్స్ కానీ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ సంథింగ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద బాక్స్,
Yeah.
ఎవ్వరు ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయరు. సో అలాంటి థాట్స్ అనేది ఎక్కడి నుంచి తీసుకొని వస్తారు అసలు?
That's what I think. It's God given for him. It's from
Okay.
inside. Because even for normal things I've seen, he doesn't have a regular thought process. Like,
Right.
for example, if you talk about education to him, he'll tell you it's not necessary in this way. This pattern is wrong.
ఓకే.
So he always tells me, A for, don't say apple.
Okay.
Could be because, you're taught to say that. That's why you say that. So, he doesn't believe in this conventional, regular pattern of things. He's always challenging that. No, this is not right. He won't follow that regular, what everyone follows, that conformity of society's regular rules. So he doesn't want to do, he's not like that. He'll always challenge something and question something. Like, why do you think this is correct? Someone has told you this. Many things he'll question. Sometimes I also think, yeah, actually, like maybe what he's saying is correct. So I think that reflects in his movies.
Right.
And so his thinking is not very regular. So I'm the one who kind of balances and says, no, this is this because of its history. Something has come down from history, we've learned that this is what happened to this person, that's why we are following that. He'll be like, no, I don't believe that. You might, I don't. So, that's how he
Okay.
is. So his thought process is very different.
ఓకే. కానీ ఈ విషయాలలో మాత్రం మీకు చిన్న చిన్న గొడవలు వస్తుంటాయి కదా?
Yeah, in the sense, like with medicine also, he won't have medicine. Like small things like that.
Yeah.
He'll be like, no, I don't want this. And he is very, in the sense, he's a bit organic. Like, and of late he's only wearing black shirt and jeans. And, he's like, I don't want too many clothes. And he's kind of like a modern sannyasi.
అండ్ సో మీ ప్రీవియస్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్లో నేను ఒకటి చూసాను అనమాట. ఏంటంటే H2O మూవీ టైంలో కూడా సో నైట్ డే అనేది కూడా మర్చిపోయి షూటింగ్ అనేది కూడా కంటిన్యూస్ గా చేస్తూ ఉంటారంట కదా ఉపేంద్ర గారు? సో అది ఏంటి, ఎలా?
That was tough because he was young and in his prime then, and he was like ready to go, too much energy.
Okay.
Like a fire, he's like fire at that time. So let's go, and there's no end to that. So we were shooting, and I was getting tired because makeup and hair and very intense sequences in that film, running, and I had a very short kind of outfit in that, right? So we shot from morning 5-6 o'clock was the call time. 6 o'clock evening we had a small break. Again we started shooting. It was going on till the next day 5 o'clock in the morning. And then he lost track of time.
Okay.
And his team was also like that. Venu, the cameraman, was also shooting. Nobody said, it's getting late, we are tired. I'm like, what's happening? And then finally at 5 o'clock they wanted to take a close up. Then I said, I'm really tired, please don't take my clothes up now. Like, look at my face. And he thought it was evening. We're saying it's next day morning.
Oh my God.
Then he was like, oh really? And he's looking at the sky. He said, oh, okay, pack up. So that's how he was. Then I remember.
కంటిన్యూస్ గా 24 hours వర్క్
Yeah,
చేశారు.
so many times we've done that in H2O.
ఓకే.
So many times we've worked for like that in the movie. There was no rule like that we have. It was like as long as we are going, you're going. That's it.
Okay.
We've worked like that. We've not practically not slept at all. Honestly, in that movie.
అంతా డెడికేటెడ్.
Yeah, that is not healthy actually. You need to rest. Then I remember Prabhudeva sir came and said, I need to rest. You also should rest. We need to look good. And he told Upi that I know you're directing, but your face also needs to look good. We need to rejuvenate, right? We're
Yeah,
actors. So then he said, okay, fine. And then, you know, so that way.
ఇట్ వాస్ అ క్రేజీ థింగ్ కదా.
That was a crazy time, but lot of good memories.
అండ్ ఇప్పుడైతే మనము ఒక విషయం గురించి తెలుసుకోబోతున్నాం. సో హౌ ఇస్ ద ఆయుష్ అండ్ ఐశ్వర్య?
They're good, that's what. They're
kids.
both in college now.
Okay.
And they're studying filmmaking. So they're both doing cinematography, aspects of filmmaking,
Okay.
cinematography, writing, script writing. So they are shooting some films now for their project.
సో ఆయుష లేకపోతే ఐశ్వర్య బోత్
Both,
ఇద్దరు?
both of them.
ఓ మై గాడ్.
So Aishwarya is more interested in journalism and writing. She might take up media journalism. Ayush is interested in, you know, like filmmaking right now. Both of them are doing that. So we'll see. One more year, then they'll graduate.
సో ఉపేంద్ర గారి థాట్ ప్రాసెస్ వాళ్ళిద్దరిలో ఎవరికి ఉంది? ఐశ్వర్యకా ఆయుష్కా?
Both.
ఇద్దరికి ఉందా?
Sometimes I feel Ayush is a little more like me.
ఓకే.
Aishwarya's, her writing skills are like her dad's, I think.
ఓకే.
Even Ayush writes really well. But Ayush is a more people person. He talks more out. She's a little reserved. She doesn't like being in the limelight. She doesn't like talking to. She's a little shy. But Ayush is okay. He's friendly. He's good socially that way.
Okay.
Yeah, and Aishwarya writes really well, and she also shoots really well. She has a very good, you know, perception of how she wants her frames, how she wants to shoot.
Oh.
Yeah, that way.
సో నుంచి నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్ కూడా దే
Yeah,
ఆర్ రెడీ
let's
టు
see.
రూల్ ద మూవీ వరల్డ్.
Yeah, but both of them love movies. They watch
Okay.
a lot of movies, and the way they analyze is different from how we analyze films, right? So they have a different perception. They're more exposed now. You know, they are born into, you know, all these things, YouTube, and they have so much access to content which we
Okay.
didn't. We had books, and once in a while we watched movies, but they have so much access to content. So yeah.
అండ్ మీకు తెలుగు మాట్లాడడం బాగా వచ్చా?
Telugu. I want to learn.
అర్థమవుతుంది.
అర్థమవుతుంది.
డిఫికల్ట్ టు స్పీక్.
Yes, sorry. Next
okay.
time, promise I'll learn. Actually, I really want to learn Telugu now. I have that thing. I have
Okay.
that itch in my belly that I'm going to learn Telugu.
Okay.
Even if I'm in Bangalore, I'm going to learn Telugu.
నైస్ మ్యామ్.
Thank you.
అండ్ సో తర్వాత మన ఉపేంద్ర గారిది కొత్త మూవీ వస్తుంది
UI, yes.
సో అది ఎలా ఉండబోతుంది? యూ కెన్ రివీల్ ఎనీ సీక్రెట్స్?
No, I can't. I can't reveal any secrets. I'm sorry, but now I think today they've announced that December 20th
Right.
release. So I've watched most of the film. It's come out really well. So I'm very excited for everyone to watch it now. I want the audience to watch it now.
సూపర్.
Yeah.
అండ్ మీ మూవీస్ ఇప్పుడైతే ఏవైతే రిలీజ్ అవుతున్నాయో ఎర్లియర్ గా రిలీజ్ అవుతూ, సో మమ్మీ కానీ అండ్ దాని తర్వాత కాలింగ్ 1980 ప్రీవియస్ మూవీస్.
Yes.
సో ఉపేంద్ర గారు సెలెక్షన్ ఏమన్నా ఉంటుందా స్క్రిప్ట్స్ విషయంలో కానీ, మీరు అడగడం కానీ అలా ఏమన్నా ఉంటుందా?
Selection is mine.
Okay.
I discuss though. If I like something, I hear stories, but if I like something, I'll discuss with him. I won't tell him in detail, but I'll discuss. Like I'll say, I heard this story. I think I want to do this. Do you think I can? You know. Then he'll give his opinion. But then again, I'll decide. Like even if he says no, if I like it, I'll do it. Like if he says, you see, I don't know, but if I really like it, I'll do it. That way, yeah.
డిస్కస్ అయితే చేస్తారు.
Discuss, yeah. The same with him. He'll discuss with me also, but I discuss more. Yeah.
అండ్ మ్యామ్ యు ఆర్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద పాపులర్ యాక్ట్రెస్ ఇన్ ద సౌత్ ఇండియా కానీ, సో ఇట్స్ బీన్ మెనీ డేస్,
Yes.
మెనీ ఇయర్స్.
Many years.
అలాంటి టైంలో యూఆర్ డూయింగ్ అని అదర్ లాంగ్వేజెస్, బెంగాలీ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు,
Yes.
అటు కన్నడ చేస్తూ కొన్ని అట్లు ఉన్నారు.
Yes.
సో తెలుగు నుంచి ఎప్పుడు ఆఫర్స్ ఏం రాలేదా, లేకపోతే ఎలా?
What happened was I started in 2000, right?
Yeah.
Here, 97, 90, I was still in college school. So I was doing work in Calcutta only. I couldn't leave my college and come.
Yeah.
I started working in the South in 2000 end. I got married in 2003. So only 2-3 years I worked, and what happened was I had committed more to Tamil films. And 1 year completely H2O.
Yeah.
So H2O took up the whole of 2002. 2001 I finished Ra, then I finished a couple of Tamil movies, and then I had to manage with H2O and the other films.
Okay.
So in that time span I was working in so many languages that I don't think I could do Telugu. I did get offers, but I had to finish all that. By the time I finished that and I finished my Bengali films and H2O, I got married.
Okay.
So Malla and a few movies released after I got married.
సో అంటే రీసెంట్ టైమ్స్లో కానీ ఎవరైనా కానీ తెలుగు నుంచి అప్రోచ్ అయిన వాళ్ళు ఎవరు లేరా? అప్రోచ్ అయ్యారా?
Yeah, has anyone approached? No,
Yeah.
no one has approached, but I would like to work.
నైస్.
Yeah.
సో ఒకవేళ హూజ్ యువర్ ఫేవరెట్ యాక్టర్ ఇన్ తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీ?
There's so many. They're all so talented, and they're all such good dancers and actors. I love all of them. I mean, especially Allu Arjun sir, and then Chiranjeevi sir and Nagarjun sir are my all-time favorites.
Okay.
So like from when I was small, and because I still remember watching Criminal,
Yeah.
and all that Manisha Koirala's song is still our favorite song.
Nice.
It's such a nice song. And Nagarjun sir has done some Hindi films as well.
Yes.
So, and Venkatesh sir, Ramcharan sir, and then recently Junior NTR Garu's, that song was so nice from Devara.
Oh.
So, and RRR, Bahubali. So it's crazy. I mean, the kind of movies that are done here are like, we feel so proud actually,
Yeah.
to be a part of the South industry. And I think it inspires all of us to do good.
రైట్.
Yeah.
అండ్ సో యూజువల్గా తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీకి బాహుబలి మూవీ నుంచి సో ఒక పాన్ ఇండియన్ లెవెల్లో ఒక ఫేమస్ అనేది వచ్చింది.
Yes.
సో దెన్ లేటర్ మన కన్నడ ఇండస్ట్రీ నుంచి చూసుకుంటే ఆఫ్టర్ మన కేజీఎఫ్.
KGF, yeah.
సో అలాంటి మూవీస్ అనేది కూడా పీపుల్ ఆర్ లైకింగ్ అన్న తర్వాత సో కన్నడ ఇండస్ట్రీ నుంచి ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ అనేది కూడా పెరిగాయి. సో బడ్జెట్ వైజ్ కూడా పెరిగాయి,
Yeah.
ద స్కేలబిలిటీ కానీ ఎవ్రీథింగ్.
Yeah. So I think what happened from that is that we do have talent. We need the right talent to come together and a right platform to showcase. So that happened with KGF, and then happened with Kantara as well. And I think that sometimes when you have that, but you need the money and the budget. So once a huge business like this happens, then people think, okay, fine, we can make this scale of film and get returns. Because before that you'll think, even if I spend, how will I get returns? The same thing happened with my Bengali movie Sathi. Before that we were making good films, but we didn't know there was a potential of 25
Bengali
crores. Potential of this much money. When we did Sathi, it became such a big hit. We invested a little more in that movie, but the returns were so much. It's still running till today on TV.
Yes.
So the thing is that one movie can change the game.
Right.
Like it can create a new market which you didn't think you had. So because of that demand. So that's what happened. That's what KGF did, and that's what. So every few years or every decade, one movie has to come which like blasts and makes this huge thing, and it's like a cult movie now. So it's like that. So that kind of brings the audiences back, increases the audience. So I think that's what KGF did. That's what Kantara did. So I feel really proud about that. There's a lot of talent in the Kannada industry. I think we just need to be showcased properly.
అండ్ అందుకో అంటే ఈ మూవీస్ రిలీజ్ అయిన తర్వాత కూడా సో కన్నడ ఇండస్ట్రీ మార్కెట్ అనేది కూడా పెరిగిపోయింది. ఇప్పుడు మన మూవీ ఉగ్ర అవతారం అనేది కూడా సో ఇట్స్ రిలీజింగ్ ఇన్ 5 లాంగ్వేజెస్.
Yes.
రైట్.
Yes.
సో అంటే అది ఇచ్చిన ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ వల్లే యు ఆర్ గోయింగ్ ఫ్రంట్ లైన్ విత్
See,
5
my
లాంగ్వేజెస్
movie,
అనుకోవచ్చా?
it's another attempt, but I'm happy that we are able to reach a bigger audience by releasing in Telugu and Tamil. Definitely, when you make a film, if more people watch it, you feel happy, so that it reaches a bigger audience. So next time you can do better. You get more feedback, right? So because I have worked in many languages, so I feel really happy if it's an amalgamation of an audience. Because see, today people watch all kinds of movies on OTT, right? So you will watch all languages on OTT. You will watch other languages from the world on OTT. So I think cinema is, that language thing is there, but also it is heart to heart. If it touches your heart, it touches your heart. I mean, so that way we are expressing ourselves and many people are watching it, whereas we are getting a bigger audience to cater to, whereas we can make bigger films budget wise also if we have a bigger audience, right? So that in all ways it's good. So that way I'm really happy. The more people, and because this has a message, the more people that the message goes to is better, because this is a universal message.
Right.
This crimes against women is happening all over the world. If you look in Japan, if you look at America, if you look all over the world. So it's not only it's not only Bangalore. We are not only talking about one place. We are talking about this is happening
It's
everywhere.
a universal problem.
Yeah, it's a universal
Yeah,
problem.
right.
So in one way or the other, we are facing in different societies, in different places, but the problem is the same, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah.
అండ్ ఉపేంద్ర గారి గురించి సో వీ వాంట్ టు నో
Yeah.
వన్ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ థింగ్.
Yes.
సో యూజువల్గా ఉపేంద్ర గారు ఏ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ మూవీస్ని ఎక్కువగా చూడడానికి ఇష్టపడుతూ ఉంటారు?
Nothing very slow. He likes fast-paced movies, and also he likes different topics. In the sense, he won't watch something which is one-dimensional, predictable, regular. If it has layers, if it's a different screenplay, if it has a good message, a good philosophy, or even if it's like a slow film, it has to be very captivating. It has to hold his attention. Otherwise, he'll get bored.
Okay.
Yeah. If he knows what's going to happen, he'll get bored. Otherwise, it has to be extraordinary acting.
Okay.
Something has to catch him. Like normal won't catch him. So. But whereas I watch all kinds of films also, but I like realistic movies a little more because I was brought up on Bengali cinema.
Yeah.
So I made him watch a lot of Bengali movies also. So some of them he liked, like Satyajit Ray sir's films
Yeah.
and Rituparna Ghosh sir's films. So I keep telling him, watch these films, you'll get a new insight. Yeah, yeah.
బట్ చూడరు అనుకుంటా.
He watches.
హీ విల్ వాచ్ ఇట్.
Yeah, he'll watch.
ఓ నైస్. అంటే వైఫ్ చెప్తే వినాలి కదా, అందుకోసమే చూస్తారు.
Not like that, he'll watch, but what I'm saying is that I choose the good films. I'm not going to choose a film which I know his taste. So, but then it's a different genre, right?
Right.
Because every director has a different way of shooting, telling a story. So even at that time, Satyajit Ray sir was ahead of his time.
Yeah.
So Oscar-winning films, and we're really proud of him. So some of my culture, I also want him to know. Yeah.
నైస్. అండ్ మన ఉగ్రవతారం మూవీ డైరెక్టర్ గురుమూర్తి గారు.
Yeah, Murthy.
సో వర్క్ అనేది ఎలా జరిగింది ఏంటి?
He watched a film of mine called Devaki, which I shot with my daughter. That was an emotional thriller. We shot in Calcutta. After that, he came to me and he said, "Ma'am, I have a script. I want you to play a police officer." So it started from there. So I was like, me, officer, I don't know. I was like, I'm like, I just came out of Devaki. It was a very emotional film, right? So I was in that mood, so I said, yeah, this is something different. Then I said, yeah, develop it. I'll do it. Develop the script properly and tell me. So then he came with a proper script. Then Nataraj was roped in, and all the other actors, Ajay sir, Suman sir, Pavitra Lokesh ma'am, a lot of good actors in the film, and he made the character really strong. And then all these, I said, see, whatever you do, I want it to be natural and realistic. Even if it's an action movie, I don't want it to be only, just action and no story. I want the sequences to be relevant. I want there to be a message. So then he worked on that, and he came up with something which has commercial elements but also has a good message. And so that's how it went on, and yeah.
అండ్ సో యూజువల్గా ట్రైలర్ మేము చూసేటప్పుడు కూడా సో మీకు ఒక ట్యాగ్ లైన్ అనేది కూడా ఇచ్చారు, యాక్షన్ క్వీన్ ప్రియాంక ఉపేంద్ర అని చెప్పేసి. సో హౌ డు యూ ఫెల్ట్?
I was surprised. It's my first movie, and the audience has to, first see and like it. But he's done that with love, and I think from his heart. So I said, okay, fine. But I think the audience have to finally say whether I'm an action queen or not. But since he's done it with love, I said, okay, what to do,
ఓకే.
Yeah.
అండ్ సత్యరాజ్ గారి సన్
yes.
కూడా మూవీలో యాక్ట్
Nataraj,
చేస్తున్నారు,
yes.
నటరాజ్. సో నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్ కిడ్.
Yeah, he's
So,
a really
star.
good actor. Yeah, he's a very good actor, and we are very good friends. I've been in touch with him for a while. He's done a really good job in the film. He's innocent and he has intensity. So he has all these elements in him, and he's done a really good job in the film. So I'm happy that we collaborated on this, and I hope that we can work together again in the future. Yeah.
నైస్.
Yes.
మరి ఉగ్రవతారం ఫైనల్ గా మన
Yeah.
ఉగ్రవతారం అనేది ప్రేక్షకుల్ని సో ఎలాంటి రైడ్ లోకి తీసుకెళ్లిపోయే అవకాశం ఉంటుంది? ఇట్స్ అన్ ఎమోషనల్ రైడ్
Right.
ఆర్ మెసేజ్ ఓరియంటెడ్ రైడ్ ఆర్ విచ్ వన్ ఏదని చెప్తారు?
It has elements of everything. It's essentially an action film, if you know, but also I think it has a strong message, and I think if women watch this film, and men, and come out feeling empowered, stronger about certain things, I will be happy, because that is what the main effort was. And definitely in the future, I will think of making films which empower women more in a more realistic way, because I think once if something audience accepts, you feel a little more confident about it, so that I can put in a better effort next time to do something a little better or even more intense. So this one was my first time, so I've just tried. But I think that the whole team is new and they've put in a lot of effort, so there are a lot of new actors in this as well. Those girls have done a really good job and they've worked really hard in the film. So I think if the audience watch it and support us and like it, then we can do better films in the future as well.
ట్రైలర్ అయితే చాలా ప్రామిసింగ్గా ఉంది.
Thank you.
అండ్ వన్ థింగ్,
Yes.
మీరు అంటే ప్రీవియస్ మూవీస్లో అయితే సో ఎమోషనల్గా సో కొంచెం
Yeah.
బాధ పెట్టేది, భయపెట్టేది ఇలాంటివన్నీ చేశారు.
Yeah.
బట్ ఇందులో అయితే యాక్షన్, ఫిజికల్గా ఎక్కువగా
Ah.
స్ట్రెస్ ఉన్న క్యారెక్టర్.
Yes.
సో అంటే దాన్ని ఎలా క్యారీ చేశారు? సో ఏమన్నా సో దాని గురించి స్పెషల్గా ఫోకస్ చేయడం కానీ యాక్షన్ సీన్స్?
Honestly, I think I had to channel anger because I am not a very violent person.
Yeah.
I have never hit my kids. I've never hit anyone in my life. I don't think I've hit anyone in my life.
Okay.
Ever. So it was very hard for me to perceive it. I had to sit on this character for some time, understand her, and then sort of channelize that anger in that way that she looks naturally angry. Most of the time she's angry. So I think over the years, my experience of so many things, I tried to bring that in and channelize, that kind of authentic anger in her. So maybe some of it has come with years of puja also, because I'm also a Devi. I do a lot of Devi puja. So when it comes to injustice, she gets angry because there should be justice, right? So it's anger for justice, not simply. Yeah. So that one thing I thought was justified, because otherwise I don't really believe in violence. But since when it becomes too much, that is the character's idea of thing, that you have to, before anything you just slap, actually, that this is wrong, you shouldn't do it, you should be scared, don't touch a girl again. So those are the things. So this character was very interesting to do. So I'm not saying that everyone should be violent and do it this way, but there should be justice and there should be a certain amount of fear, because women, we give birth and we are, it's India is called Bharat Mata, and the feminine energy is so important. It's there in you, it's there in me, it's there in everyone. So I don't think anyone has the right to sort of abuse it. Yeah.
బట్ యూ ఆర్ గివింగ్ అ వెరీ స్ట్రాంగ్ మెసేజ్. ఉగ్రవతారం ద్వారా కూడా ఒక స్ట్రాంగ్ మెసేజ్ అనేది కూడా ఇస్తున్నారు. అండ్ రిలీజ్ అనేది కూడా 5 లాంగ్వేజెస్లో రిలీజ్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు ప్రెసెంట్ జరుగుతున్న సిచ్యువేషన్స్ కి తగ్గట్టు. So it was very nice. And after many years we are watching you in Telugu. That was very happy thing.
Thank you so much.
So ఇంకా మంచి మూవీస్ తో కూడా తెలుగులో రావాలని కూడా మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాం.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
సో గైస్, మరైతే ఉగ్రవతారం మూవీ కూడా రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది. సో థియేటర్లో కూడా చూసేయండి. అది కూడా ఒక మంచి యాక్షన్ ప్యాక్డ్ అండ్ మెసేజ్ ఓరియంటెడ్ ఉన్న ఒక మంచి మూవీ. సో గైస్, ఇది ఇవాల్టి ఇంటర్వ్యూ. మరో ఇంటర్వ్యూతో మళ్ళీ కలుద్దాం. అంతవరకు టేక్ కేర్. దిస్ ఈస్ యువర్ చాణక్య.